What's up, fam? What's going on, man? Hope you all had a good Sunday. Mine was so. It was all right. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Hit the notification bell if you so you can be notified every time I upload. Man, you know, it is what it is. Can't thank you guys enough, man, for coming out and supporting me. Each and every day. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it, man. What else? What I want to say? Don't have much today, but before I get into that, make sure you're following at Fancy Labs follow at Fancy Labs on Twitter, so you can be notified about the injury news. Make sure you turn your notifications on for them, and all the injury news will come to you right to your device. It's important to be notified. It's important to be to know about these injuries and who's in and out, and knowing your personnel to determine who benefits from what. That's a crucial part of DFS and sports betting, man. So that's major key. Another thing, if your book offers alternates, use it to your advantage, man. I play a lot of same game parlays. My buddies, I have a lot of viewers that play a lot of same game parlay, and then we bet a lot of props. I bet a lot of props. I rarely bet on games, man. If I do, it's a player prop. It's a player prop parlay or a player performance double or whatever the case may be, something like that. Not a totals guy, and most importantly, I'm not a capper. I just come on here and try to give you guys my insight on some of these games, how the games are gonna go, and some leans that I like, or something that's official. If I say it's official, then I mean I'm going for it. All right. But it's a lot of people here for different reasons, and man, I appreciate each and every last one of you all. Like I said, use the alternates to your whether it's alternate player props, alternate total spreads, whatever. Use it to your advantage. I don't care, man. I make alternate player prop parlays most of the times too, and a lot of the props that I have interest in, I'll alter them for plus money, maybe plus 110, 120, plus 100 or whatever, plus 300, whatever, man. And I just try to take what I can get from these guys, because they're gonna take whatever you give them. They're not turning down that collar. They're not turning down that collar, man. So I encourage you, man, at least try to get yourself on some type of streak or whatever, something like that, man. I don't care, man. If it's plus $100, minus 110, man. It's about being comfortable. Once you make yourself comfortable with putting your money, whatever you're putting your money on, man. That's what the key is, man. Now, Sacramento Kings at Detroit Pistons, 215 over under right here. Sacramento Kings 4.5 point favorites on the road. Y'all already know what it is with this one. It's a pace-up matchup for the Detroit Pistons. I don't really like to target teams against the Detroit Pistons or whatever, or Detroit Pistons against other teams, but it is a pace-up matchup. I got a slight lean towards Sacramento Kings in this one. The Detroit Pistons are at home. We know we've been riding Harrison Barnes points prop, sitting at 17.5. He's crushed this number for us more often than not. I think it's probably been 3 or 4 times he didn't hit this number, so I have some interest there. We know Rashawn Holmes is a double-double candidate. Isaiah Stewart ended up getting 30 minutes last game. For the first time, he did have 20 points. He had 4 rebounds, but that's like the first time or the second time all year he's got 20 minutes in the absence of Kelly Olynyk. We would think he would get 30 minutes a night, but I mean, it's hard when you stand in foul trouble. You're not showing, the coach Casey. Casey, he's a mug. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to touch too much on this game, because I know I'm not going to really keep rambling about this game. It's really hard to figure out what to expect. The last game it went over, damn near 240 points almost, I believe, against and the total came out at 202, and we don't know what to expect. A lot of these Detroit games totals have been coming out at 200, 202, 203. So it's not. I don't know what to expect. New Orleans, one of my favorite games right here for same game parlays. So 208 over under in this one. New Orleans Pelicans are favorite. No, Washington Wizards are favorite at home by 4.5. It's a lot to like about this one. Bradley Beal is out, so you're going to see elevated usage from Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyle Kuzma, guys like Pope, and they don't have him on the books. Let me see. They don't have him out there yet, but they're gonna put Montrezl Harrell out there a little later on. So but yeah, this Washington Wizards team has been playing some okay defense. All right, a lot of these guys has been playing pretty consistent. Like point totals. Like let's say Kyle Kuzma, for instance. All right. They got his point prop sitting at 16.5. I don't know if I'll be able to get there at that 16.5. It's definitely doable, but he's been in double figures in every game except for two this year. So they're getting balanced scoring out of like at least four guys on this team. And that's what's contributing to that success, especially, and then the elevated defense that they're playing, opposed to the defense that we're known Washington Wizards to play. So they've been playing a little bit better defense. Kyle Kuzma has been rebounding the ball pretty well. And occasionally he's going to give you some double doubles here and there. But that's just a few things I want to point out. Spencer Dinwiddie, it's hard to figure out where his point total is going to land. But in the absence of Bradley Beal, he's definitely capable of hitting this 20-point prop, especially against this defense. Not afraid of any of these guards over there in New Orleans. Jonas Valentinis, tough matchup for him last game. He didn't hit this prop, but we all know he can smash that point prop. Don't be not mad at you if you get there to him. Brandon Ingram, his point prop is sitting at 20.5. We all know before he left, he was smashing this point prop. He just hit this, before he left, he hit this point prop in every game before he left. So I'd probably be looking for a more aggressive Brandon Ingram. And I ain't gonna touch on nobody else over there. On the rebounding side of things, Jonas Valentinis, his rebound prop is sitting at 13.5. I don't want to go at too many of these rebound props, but the one I do have some interest in here is Brandon Ingram. I'm probably gonna have to take a stab at this. I guess I am. I'm probably gonna have to take a stab at this. Yeah, you're gonna get it at 4.5 at plus money. He had 3 rebounds last game. All right, he played going up against that Memphis team. He played 29 minutes. He had 19 points and 3 rebounds. But before he left, assuming that he can get in the 30-minute range, if this game doesn't get out of hand or something like that, I think he can hit that. I think he can hit that 4.5. If I don't go to it, I probably will use it. Maybe a 4 in same game parlays. You'll get that at 172. You know what I'm saying? So I have some interest in that, but I'm on the side. I'm gonna sprinkle something on that at plus 118. They're just gonna have to hit me in the head, and that's about it. I mean, it's a lot to like about this game. For same game parlays, that's why I really want to touch on it, man. So another game, we got Boston Celtics. This is a rematch. All right, it's over under sitting at 200.5. Boston Celtics favored by 2.5 at home. These two teams just met, and Cleveland inched them out. So not gonna, we're gonna see similar to what you're seeing last game, but they Al Horford missed that game, and Josh Richardson missed that game. So these guys are probable, so they'll be back. All right. Cleveland has been holding on with what they have, man. So big ups to these guys. They've been playing, pretty well. Shout out to my boy Eric Brown. He hit me up with that Robert Williams pick last game for the double. So Robert Williams has scored double figures in about 7 out of his last 10 games, something like that. And then he's hit double-digit rebounds in at least 4 out of his last 5 games. So, he's been balling in that category. Rebound prop, I will have some interest in this rebound prop. It is sitting at 9.5. I have some interest in Evan Mobley rebound prop and Jared Allen as well. Will I be getting to all of them? No, but an interesting thing to point out here for same game parlays, we do know where the usage is coming from in these teams. That's why it makes it pretty easy to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you start running the numbers up, that's when you kind of like get yourself in some trouble. But for some early plus money, 1-200 odds, I'm good to go for it. It's always important to be comfortable with what you're putting your money on, man. So don't be afraid. Marcus Smart tore my ticket up and chewed it up and spit it out last game. Fucked me up. He only had 2 points. Everything had got there by the third quarter on my ticket. In the same game parlay, he fucked that up. Darius Garland, the usage is there for him. I had him for 3 threes last game. He missed. He only hit 2 for me. He's hit 3 threes in 2 out of his last 3 games. The usage is going to be there for him. He's probably going to have to be playing that 2-guard role. But Dennis Schroeder, his point prop came out at 15.5. I rolled the shit out of that. 16.5, rolled the shit out of that. 17.5, I've 8 off of him. I gotta ride it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ride it. I like the matchup. He'll probably be guarded by Ricky Rubio or somebody like Darius Garland, unless they make some adjustments and try to throw a Okoro or somebody on him. I don't know, but I'm definitely liking that point prop. Jason Tatum is somebody I always overlook. I don't even mess with his point prop. But overall, it's a lot to like about this game. Marcus Smart, I believe he hit this assist prop 2 out of his last 3 games, or about 3 or 4 games straight. I have to go back and check. Darius Garland and Ricky Rubio assist props sitting identical. If I had a choice to go to one of them, I'll probably lean towards Rubio in this one, for the simple fact that I know Garland's going to have to shoot the ball a little bit more. And that's about it. I like to go over this overall game real fast with you all because I have interest in it for same game parlays, man. The usage is concentrated. We know where it's coming from. Let's move along here. Orlando Magic at Atlanta Hawks. We got a lot of teams on back-to-backs here. Atlanta Hawks, this is a back-to-back for them. 215 over under. We don't have props out for this one. A big spread here at 10 at Atlanta 10-point favorites at home. I'm still leaning towards Atlanta in this one. I don't know about that spread. I'm not a spread or a totals guy. Next game on the docket, Phoenix Suns at Minnesota Timberwolves, 225.5 over under. Phoenix Suns 3.5 favorites on the road. We don't have any totals on this one either. Keep a status out for the injury destinations for guys like DeAndre Ayton. I don't know if he's questionable or whatever. I don't know, but he's missed a ton of games in this one. He's missed a ton of games. Other than that, that's about it for the significant injuries over here. I hate I missed out on the JaVale McGee game. He had 19 and 14 Sunday. I usually always, sprinkle something on his props because I know what he can do given the opportunity. I was just caught up in that Sunday football. I missed out on that. I don't have a lean in this one. You guys got anything from those 2 games? from the Orlando and Phoenix game, let me know. I almost skipped over this in Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks game. 213 over under in this one. New York Knicks favored by 3. It's going to be an interesting game here. I took a look at some of the props here. I just don't know which way I want to go. I mean, it sometimes these guys can, be all over the place. I mean, Sabonis, he last time these two teams played, he had 10 points. He knows how to get to a point total and just get stuck right there for a long time. It's just so frustrating. Last time these two teams played, Julius Randle had a double-double. And R.J. Barrett's points has all been all over the place. Evan Fournier has been just trash lately. I mean, Miles Turner's been playing okay. Malcolm Brogdon. And then you got bad back Karis LeVert jumping all in and out of the lineup. I just don't know what to expect nowadays. Peripherals-wise, you got Malcolm Brogdon. He's been crushing this assist prop here and there, here and there. It's up and down, Would I get to this game, same game parlay? Yes, I probably would. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but you have to pick and choose your spots, really, man. Rebounds. Malcolm Brogdon has been hitting this rebound prop lately, man. He's been hitting this. He's averaging 7 rebounds a game. If you want to get there, you can get there. That's up to you. He had 8 rebounds last time these teams. He had 17, 8, and 7 last time these two teams played. I mean, I guess, Miles Turner has been rebounding the ball somewhat decent this year for a change, but he still know how to give you a 6 or a 2 or some shit like that. But he's been rebounding a little bit better. But you guys got something, man. Chop it up with me, man. You guys got something from this game? Let me know. Chris Duarte is questionable in this one as well. Where was I? Memphis Grizzlies and Houston Rockets at Memphis Grizzlies. You got an over/under 219 in this one. Memphis Grizzlies 11-point favorites. Another big spread. I don't have much for this one. I mean, they don't have a lot of props out. They don't have, they only have the star lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks, he's played 2 games. I mean, y'all already know what the fuck he gonna do. He come back, fucking up rotations and shooting a lot of shots. One thing we know he gonna do is shoot, man. His first 2 games back, he took 17 and 18 shots. He did hit this point prop though in both games. I mean, I guess, man. And then the rebound situation over here. Steven Adams, he got elevated rebounds at 10. I don't even have to go there. I just don't feel the need to go there, even though Houston Rockets are probably going to give it to him. But I guess. I mean, it's not much to look here, man. Lean towards Memphis in this one. I'll probably have to find a player performance double and ride it out, close my eyes. Miami Heat at the pesky as Oklahoma City Thunder. 210.5 over under in this one. Miami Heat favored by 8.5 in this one. I do. Man, them motherfuckers, OKC, they just being pesky just like they was last year. You don't know what games they're going to win. You don't know what games they're going to lose. They just all over the place, man. I still lean towards Miami in this one. They only have the props out for Oklahoma City. You guys got some leans or whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments. I don't have anything for this one. It's okay to fade. It's okay to fade. Let's keep it moving, man. Toronto Raptors and Portland Trailblazers. This is a back-to-back here for Portland Trailblazers. Just got their ass blew out by Nikola Jokic in the game. Don't have any props out for this one. Don't know the status of Damian Lillard. I don't know if he's going to go or not. Fred VanVleet is questionable. Precious Achiuwa is questionable. Chris Boucher is questionable. So they could be really, really small or whatever the case may be. That's why it's important to know your personnel across the league, who benefits from what, and know who's in and out. This is going to be a late game. It could be potentially, the news can be held out all the way to late game time decisions. Pascal Siakam, he played his first game back, he played 25 minutes. The next game back, he played 30 minutes. Then last game, he played 35 minutes. Against Detroit, he had 25, 12, and 7. He almost had a triple-double. Yesterday, McCollum, they got their ass blew out, but he had 5 threes. What else type of information can I give you all? It's a good spot right here for Jusuf Nurkic. He only played 21 minutes last game. He wasn't against the Joker, his old teammate. He wasn't in foul trouble. He only had 4 points. He had 6 rebounds. I guess the Joker owns his ass. I guess that's what it is. Gary Trent Jr., he's playing a ton of minutes this year. 38, 36, 35, 36, 37. He's only hit he scored double figures in every game except for 2 this year. So you know he's coming out there to pop that thing. 3-pointers. He's hit a 3-pointer and he's hit multiple 3-pointers in every game except for 3. So you know you can always probably count on him for the 3 ball. I mean, man, it's a lot to like about some of these guys, man. So it's interesting. I mean, it's always good to know your personnel. OG Anunoby, he's definitely in play. So we really the props aren't out. Try to give you guys insight, on what some of these guys been doing, man. But we can't do too much without the injury report, man. And last but not least, my Chicago Bulls still on the road, back-to-back for both of these teams. 217 over under in this one. Interesting game. We don't have anything out but for the usual suspects and Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. This is a pick your poison thing type of thing here, man. We know Zach LaVine is capable, okay, of hitting that. We know DeMar DeRozan is capable. I don't have a lean in either one of them. I don't mind if you go to either one of them. All right. Anthony Davis is in a pretty good spot here against the Chicago Bulls. Russell Westbrook, I don't know, man. I don't know. We know he's a triple-double threat. I don't know, man. Lonzo Ball, his point prop is sitting at 13.5. I really like to target point guards against Russell Westbrook. Lonzo Ball hasn't been I mean, he's been playing good basketball, but he's been up and down, man. Point categories and all that. One thing I do want to point out here is going over to his player combos. All right, this is a good matchup for. This is a good matchup for Lonzo Ball. All right. So his points and assists is sitting at 18.5. All right. He's averaging around 16 points and assists a game. So he's hit the under in this one a lot. He's really hit the under in this one a lot at 18. What is it? 18.5. And it's same thing for his points and rebounds. All right, his points and rebounds are sitting at 19.5. All right. So his points and rebounds, he's only averaging 17 points and rebounds, and it's sitting at 19.5. He's hit this number about 2 or 3 times this year. So that's something to keep an eye out on, man. But it could be a trick here, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I do like this matchup. This is a good matchup for Lonzo Ball, man. So if I just keep that in mind for the near future to come back and check on his points and rebounds props. Ooh, excuse me. And with that being said, man, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Oh, before I leave, make sure you go and check out my last video. For Monday Night Football, my boy Eric Brown, he dropped some bombs in there. Go to the comment section, check that out. You can even chop it up with him, man. He's a pretty good guy, really good guy. He comes out for the community. You know, he puts on, man. So go check out those props for the football, Monday Night Football, man. Peace.